Sheila done confirmed that she has been using Bill. She said living with him has been driving her crazy. Hey y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chelsea. This for the Bold and Beautiful of March 3rd, 2023. Okay, so basically, on today's episode, they both kind of admitted that they using each other. Because Sheila just flat out said, living with him has been driving her crazy. And he told Liam that if he finds out, that she been betraying him, that she gonna pay. So I said, okay, if you know that there's even a chance, a small chance that she has been using you or she gonna double cross you or betray you or whatever, why you playing her game? You dead desperate. Look, they both use each other. Look, I knew it. I knew eventually they was gonna let the truth come out. But okay, so on today's episode, Steffi was telling Hope basically, well, she flat out just said it, to be honest, that without Thomas, there is no hope for the future. It's not gonna happen. And Taylor's basically just thanking her and everything and saying she know that she didn't just do it to save, in regards to Force of Creation, but because that's her brother. And I said, it's funny how things change, ain't it? But yeah, Hope told me she needed a minute to think about it. I said, first of all, you've been wanting him back anyway, so it's nothing to think about. Because either you accept that he's gonna be there, because she would start talking about some maybe there's another way. And Thomas reminded her of what Steffi said. It's either with him or there is no hope for the future. And I said, now, okay, what if hope be like, okay, I'm still not gonna do it. Then what? Your plan ain't gonna work. But regardless, hope for the future is struggling. But Liam is still with Bill and he wants to know what's going on. He thinks Bill needs saving and he's like, he don't need saving from anyone. Sheila tells Deacon she needs him. And I said, oh Lord, here you go. I knew she wasn't gonna be able to resist for too long. But I said Bill with Sheila because they both delusional. Leon was telling him that there are a lot of women out there, and he talking about some like Katie and Brooke. He talking about some like Katie and Brooke, and then he goes on to say that women that want to change him, that they are women that want to change him, and they reject him if he don't change. And I said, sir, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. But I said, that ain't what happened. Brooke was focused on being with Ridge, and you got rejected by Katie because she know you just tried to put the moves on her sister. What you expected? I don't feel sorry for him at all. But they gonna turn it around all the way on Sheila, and Sheila gonna be the only one to blame. They gonna forgive Bill. Y'all know how it goes already. But yeah, Sheila tells Deacon that she misses him, and that being near, and she misses him, and she miss being near him. And but it's worth the risk. And I was like, yep. When she said, look, I already knew. Look how many times this lady been in his man. She been in his face so many times for somebody that don't want him. He a loser. He this, he that. Told y'all. I knew it. I knew it. We knew it for the jump, but what was the reason for this whole storyline if it's just because now, like I keep asking, how is they gonna put her back in jail? They can't say that they didn't testify because of the blackmail, because then they're gonna have to tell what the blackmail is. So they just gonna have to team up and find another way to put her behind bars. And once they find out about Deacon and her, I wonder how the fallout is gonna happen. Because then you got to consider the fact that everybody been on here doing stuff and they been forgiven. So will Deacon be forgiven as well once Hope finds out or what? But Hope confused. She's still confused. I said, what's there to be confused about? You should have known that eventually they was gonna come around anyway because that is their family. So, you know, but she's still confused about how all this went down. She was like, I was the one who was just saying it. I said, okay, if you was the one who just saying it, which you was, then just go along with it, or else you're gonna lose your line. I'm sure they gonna find another job for her if it would have failed, but at the same time, I don't know. I really don't know. But Bill was over there laying on the couch like he on a therapist chair. He having a therapy session and stuff. He just laying. You know how they be when they're on the therapist chair on the therapist couch or whatever. He had his arms folded and everything. I was like, look, Bill don't seem into he don't seem into Sheila. She seemed like she was overplaying her part because, she had to keep it straight. And Deacon been saying it. He been saying it, but she was just so focused on telling him, oh, no, you wrong. I really am into Bill. He's really into me. Leon wants to know if Bill is certain that he ain't being messed with. And Sheila said that living with Bill is driving her crazy. I said, go on, let it out. I said, go on, let it out. I wish they had focused on this scene and let her just fully dive into it. Instead, she started retracting her statement, started saying, no, we this, we that, and just, it was confusing or whatever. I said, either he driving you crazy or he not. Which one is it? But yeah, Thomas thanks Steffi for believing in him before they leave because they was giving Hope and Thomas privacy to talk and everything. He tells Hope he'll do whatever it takes. He gonna win back her respect and trust. He value her opinion over his family and anybody else. He don't told her that before. I think the last time that they was in there when he was trying to convince her to give him another chance. But yeah, he values her opinion, her thoughts above all of them. Cause they never write another storyline for this man, except him being obsessed with Hope or using his son. the only two. Look, I'm telling y'all, either he gonna be obsessed with Hope or he gonna be doing something crazy. That's what they always do for him. But yeah, he telling her he'll do whatever it takes. She still talking about she need time, and I said I don't think it is no time. Just say you gonna do it. Just go on, say you gonna do it, because you wanted to do it anyway. Leon the one that's gonna have a problem with it. He gonna have something to say. Watch. But Leon says that they gonna find Bill someone. What he said? A librarian? A kinky librarian? Or something he said. I said librarian? Really? But Bill says he'll be good to Sheila as long as Sheila is good to him, because basically Leon was saying, so are you saying that if it's proven that, she's not really into him or she betraying him or something, and he's like, as long as she good to him, he'll be good to her. And Sheila is basically irritated that Bill be in his feelings and want her to do the same. That's basically what she said to summarize it. Because Deacon's question, he was like, I knew it. I knew you felt you wasn't really into him. And that's when she started contradicting herself. But yeah, she said he's so emotional. Basically, she said he always in his feelings, so he want her to be in her feelings too, and she don't want to open up about it. I said, well, technically, he wants you to tell him who is really on your mind, and you can't tell him. It ain't that he wants you to open up about that stuff. He want to know what's the strength in you, and what's the strength in you is it's not a what or who, and that's Deacon. That's why you don't want to tell nothing. But Deacon is basically saying he knew it. He knew she wasn't with Bill just to be with him. He basically Bill a jerk. He's self-centered. He all this other stuff. True that. But I don't know what these people. I don't know. Sheila says when she with Bill, every time she with Bill or whatever, she closes her eyes, she thinking of Deacon. I said, oh Lord. I said, let it out, girl. We knew it anyway. It's about time for this storyline to be over, and everything gonna go down at the doggone grand opening. But if it don't happen at the grand opening, it's gonna happen. They gonna catch them slipping around, because at the end of the episode, Sheila was like, if she gonna keep up this charade and everything, she need one thing from him. Then she rip his shirt, then push him against the wall. I said, Sheila, you a bad girl, Sheila. But yeah, she says when she's with Bill, every time she closes her eyes, she think of Deacon. Bill tells Liam if he finds out that Sheila's messing with him, she'll pay dearly. And Sheila said that she got to keep it up and make it work, but she needs something from Deacon. And it begins, and what I say, and it begins. Sheila and Deacon kiss, and I said she gonna get caught, cause now they said that Liam is the one that's gonna find out and tell Bill. I thought that it was gonna be I knew it would be somebody like Steffi or somebody, because Hope invited them to the grand opening. I said the whole crew gonna be there, ain't it? Ooh, what if they all witness it? I would love to see them all witness Deacon and Sheila together, because they've been talking to us about how, who could love her and this and that, especially Hope. I said, look, that's the way they need to let it go down. That's definitely the way. But then they gonna rally around Bill. We told you, and now they gotta try to prove that she dangerous, and try to get her back behind bars. But yeah, they need to let all of them see them together. Like I said, especially Hope, because she was trying to say that she don't know who will be interested in her. But basically, all of them been saying it, so that's why I said I want to see it. But Deacon has said, now Deacon basically agreed, that they can't, be public or anything, because Bill gonna put her back behind bars. But I said it's gonna be a domino effect. She gonna have to commit another crime, because you already don't let her know that Taylor shot Bill. She gonna bring that up, and now Taylor gonna have to go to jail. So now they gonna have to wait until she do something, and they won't be long, because she'll always do something. Now, and once it gets exposed, it won't be too far behind, because then she gonna start focusing on being back in female life, because right now she been juggling two men and trying to keep up this charade. I told y'all, I said she been distracted. She been juggling two men. That's why she ain't been really in Finn no face. But now she only about to have one man, Dickie, because once Bill finds out, but he said he gonna make her pay. But like I said, it won't be prison unless she do something. But then again, he do got connections, so Maybe it is as simple as picking up a phone to turn her in. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Until next time, deuces.